Oh, hello there. Yes. Well, back to work. And of course, I managed to pick up a lovely cold. Hooray for that. Anyway, yesterday's news was dominated once again by Lee Anderson. And, I don't know, I just find it very, very painful to watch these kinds of discourses, in inverted commas, playing out in public because it's patently obvious that what he said was racist, okay? If you basically point to a person and link them collectively to another group of people and collectively say that that group of people are bad, then that's racism. Okay, that's just the way that racism works. And yet all of the usual suspects in the media yesterday were deciding that no, that wasn't it whatsoever. And, you know, it's weird that their argument seems to boil down to, yes, actually we don't like Sadiq Khan because he's somehow a raving communist or Islamist or anti-Semitic or anything else we particularly want him to be, because we don't really like the idea of there being a brown person across the river from us that we don't like. Effectively, that's about as far as that one goes. So you end up with this situation whereby the Conservative Party will say that Lee Anderson has to apologise, and yet at the same time, exactly the same time, has nothing to apologise for, because there is no such thing as Islamophobia in the Conservative Party, apart from, of course, all the Conservatives who say that there is Islamophobia in the Conservative Party, who are oddly usually Muslim people themselves. Now, I have a general rule of thumb with these things, that if you get a bunch of four white people insisting that something isn't racist, it almost undoubtedly is. And if you go get a bunch of three white people who say that it isn't racist and one black person that says that it is, then it is racist, because, hey, that's the way that those things work. But of course, this appears to sort of tie into a much, much deeper idea of a conservative culture war. Culture war? No, not really. It's just nasty. The nastiest racial politics that you can imagine. I mean, just think back to 2015 when Jeremy Corbyn first became leader of the Labour Party, and the Jewish community was feeling very unsafe because he was leader of the Labour Party. Well, at the time, Boris Johnson was the Mayor of London. Wasn't it his responsibility to make sure that those people felt safe on the streets of London? Maybe not. He was also responsible for riots in London. Presumably that made people feel quite unsafe as well, but no, that doesn't count, because those people that are demanding that those Islamists, that's everybody who goes on those marches, Jewish people included, presumably, are arrested, locked up, and, I don't know, preferably shot, as far as I can make out. All of those people don't seem to have a problem with the fact that ULEZ demonstrations are allowed to go ahead. Where's that two-tier policing there? And also they will cheer on people chopping down cameras, because that's perfectly acceptable, because that's okay somehow. I don't know, I just find this stuff sad, that you have to invent spurious reasons as to why you're going to allow nasty racists to be nasty racists. But I guess that's just me with that weird sense of morality that I have. Everybody's a little bit racist, yeah? Everybody has those little twinges and those little pangs inside them. But when we allow politicians to do this kind of thing, you really are opening the door to some very vitriolic hatred, aren't you, eh? Yes? Anyway, do have a lovely day if you can do. I'm going to try and have a chilled one if I can do, with merely a few hours of sociology and history. That should be okay, shouldn't it? Do enjoy.